In the world of international basketball, some games write their own stories. On August 27th in Riga, Riga, Group A tips off at 14:45 local, GMT +3, with a genuine clash of two polar opposite narratives. In one corner, you have the Czech Republic, Czechia, a team historically built on a rock-solid foundation of system and structure, but suddenly without its two biggest stars, Tomáš Satoransky, back, and Jan Vesely, putting their entire philosophy to the ultimate stress test. And in the other corner stands Portugal, a team bursting with energy, returning to the EuroBasket main stage for the first time since 2011 and led by a new wave of talent. This isn't just another game, it's a baptism by fire where every possession will be magnified. The question hanging over this matchup is simple but profound. Can a well-oiled system, fine-tuned for years, stand up to the raw, untamed energy of pure ambition? Today we're breaking down the tactical chess match that will decide whether Czechia's experience can weather the Portuguese storm or if a new power is about to make its mark. A tale of two teams, the wounded giant versus the returning hope. To truly understand this game, you have to know how these teams got here. Czechia has long been a respected force, a team that punches above its weight using chemistry and discipline to challenge more star-studded rosters. Their identity was forged by the leadership of Satoransky and Vesely, the faces of Czech basketball for a generation. But now, the unthinkable has happened. Satoransky is out with a back injury, and Jan Vesely is unavailable, stripping the team of its primary playmaker and its anchor in the paint. The keys have been tossed to Atlanta Hawks guard Vít Krejčí, a gifted player who now has to lead a team proving its system is bigger than any two stars. Across the court, Portugal feels like the complete opposite. Theirs is a story of a comeback. After 14 years, an entire generation of fans has never seen their team on this stage. This tournament is a statement. Under head coach Mario Gomez, they play with an infectious energy, headlined by Boston Celtics center Neemias Queta, a true force inside, and the explosive guard Trevante Williams. They're athletic, aggressive, and prove they aren't afraid of anyone by earning a historic first-ever win over Spain, 76-74, in a friendly. This dynamic, a team fighting to overcome absence versus a team fighting to establish a presence, sets up a fascinating psychological battle. The tactical chessboard, X's and O's breakdown. This game will be a classic clash of styles. At its core, the conflict is Czechia's structured three-point shooting offense against Portugal's athletic, pressure-heavy defense. For Czechia, the question is how they generate offense without Satoransky's creativity. The answer has to be their system. Expect disciplined ball movement and off-ball screens designed to get shooters like Jaromír Boháček and Tomáš Kiesling open looks. If the Czech ball movement is sharp and their shots are falling, they can punish Portugal's aggression. Meanwhile, Portugal wants to turn this into a track meet. Their offense thrives in transition, using speed and physicality to get easy buckets before Czechia can set its defense. The key will be their guards, like Trevante Williams, attacking the paint relentlessly. Without Vesely protecting the rim, Czechia is more vulnerable inside. However, Portugal's aggressive style can lead to turnovers and inconsistent shooting. Czechia, even without its stars, is a fundamentally smart team. They will do everything possible to slow the game down, force Portugal into a half-court grind, and bait them into taking tough shots. The winner will be the team that successfully imposes its tempo on the other. The decisive battles, key matchups, and keys to victory. Team strategy is one thing, but this game will swing on a few critical battles that define each team's path to victory. First is the battle of tempo. A Czechia win looks like a slow, disciplined grind. They must value every possession, limit turnovers, and force Portugal into a half-court game. For Portugal, victory comes from weaponizing their athleticism to create chaos, applying full-court pressure and forcing turnovers that lead to easy transition points, turning the game into a sprint. Second is the war in the paint. This is Portugal's biggest potential advantage. Neemias Queta has to be the most dominant force on the floor, controlling the rebounds and punishing a Czech front court, missing the presence of Jan Vesely. For Czechia, it's about collective survival. Rebound as a five-man unit and prevent second-chance points to stay in the game. Finally, the spotlight is on the lead guards. This is Vít Krejčí's moment. He has the talent, but now he must prove he can handle being the sole focus of the defense without his veteran safety nets. On the other side, Portugal's Trevante Williams is a dynamic scorer and a pest on defense. If he can disrupt Krejčí and dictate the flow of the game, it could be the single biggest factor in a Portuguese victory. The tactical battle is set, but the outcome is anything but certain. Will Czechia's system hold strong, or will Portugal's raw ambition announce a changing of the guard? Drop your predictions and your key to the game in the comments below. So here we are, Group A in Riga, with a matchup that captures the drama of EuroBasket. On one side, you have a Czechia team forced into a new era, its entire identity on the line. Can their system, their collective will, and the new leadership of Vít Krejčí be enough? On the other, you have a Portugal squad playing with the fire of a nation that has waited 14 years for this moment. They're ambitious, athletic, and riding a wave of confidence. This is a collision of philosophies. Czechia's calculated precision against Portugal's passionate power. It's the kind of matchup that makes tournament basketball so incredible. While Portugal's recent form and athletic edge are hard to ignore, winning a high-stakes opener often comes down to which team stays composed. Czechia, for all its losses, lives in that environment. I think this will be a nail-biter decided in the final minutes. Portugal has the talent to pull off the upset, but I'm giving a slight, razor-thin edge to Czechia's experience and system to find a way to win a close one.